try using this headband. So we'll see what outfit we can make out of it. Okay, I know I look super funny. I'm probably gonna do a thumbnail like this just so it's like super creepy. Anyways, yeah, my face is always too small. Like they just don't fit right and then they look super funny. But I basically put like hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, I think, oil, sorry I have to check, and then lotion and like, yeah, basically like serums and lotions, and then I use my own compression masks from Daiso, and I kind of just do that while I do my morning journaling. So my morning journaling consists of one where I'm practicing happiness and gratitude and joy, and then another where I practice anti-anxiety techniques because I have a ton of anxiety. So we're gonna do that for a few minutes.
Therapy because I'm so concerned with how my therapist is doing and how I make her feel. Responsible for how someone else feels. They own that, and for many reasons. But the main reason is that we cannot read other people's minds.
So there's like something today, like I wrote about effective responsibility. So I feel like that's like what I am affected by, where it's like you feel responsible for others' feelings, and knowing that like you can't read into other people's minds, we can't do anything to get the response that we desire, and like just learning how to not ignore your own boundaries and your own needs to try to control the situation by like, trying to make them feel good or happy so that they don't get angry or upset or all those things. And I guess this is one thing like I would say to my friend Beansprout. So I give a lot of my close friends bean like names. So this is to Beansprout. That part of that could also manifest in this constant apologizing, and I feel like that's part of this. You want to make sure that the person is like okay, you want to make sure the person's having a good time, but just I think it's important to remember that you have to also think about yourself. One, you can't like read their mind, and also it's not even your responsibility to try to make them feel good or better. And also for what you're apologizing for, like if you put yourself in their shoes, is that something that you would be upset about? Like if you told them to wait for you to eat something, do you really think that's worth apologizing for if like you felt like you had to make them wait? Because would that person really be upset? Like would you be upset if someone made you wait to eat? I don't think you would. I think that's kind of such a small thing, especially if you guys are friends. It's like, of course, you'll wait to eat because you want to eat together. Effective responsibility is what it's called, and I was looking at videos on like how to understand it more and things you could do to kind of not be stuck in that mentality. So now we move on to my favorite part, which is writing everything that I'm grateful for. So first I write things that I'm just like grateful for in general, and then I write things that I'm grateful for about my partner because I want to make sure that I'm constantly not taking them for granted. So happiness is your nature. It is not wrong to desire it. What is wrong is seeking it outside when it is inside. Today we feel very happy and comforted. Grateful for my cute post-its. I'm also grateful that I didn't neglect doing my responsibilities. Even though I felt a lot of anxiety this morning. I'm also grateful that I get to experience another day. I'm also grateful that I am safe. I'm also grateful that I've been taking care of myself a lot. I've been eating really healthy. I've been just doing like the self-care like this. And that's part of, taking care of myself. This is starting to like go down. It looks so funny. Self-care, eating healthy. I am grateful for being courageous. And if I could tell myself something today that I think would be an affirmation to really help me, it would be to not worry about the time that passes. Don't worry about time. It's a human construct that sometimes feels like a pressure. But just be present and enjoy each moment, no matter how long it takes. Okay. The practice of gratitude enhances self-awareness, helping you recognize and appreciate your own strengths and accomplishments, boosting happiness. I'm grateful that my partner took me to Run Club yesterday because I didn't want to drive, so they offered. I'm thankful my partner takes the time to write me encouraging messages when I feel down, because they really help. So I'm super grateful for that. I'm grateful that my partner enjoys my cooking and genuinely appreciates it. Okay, so now we did our journaling, and we're gonna start with my hair, and then we're gonna do my makeup, or actually, should we start with my makeup? Okay, we're gonna start with my makeup, but I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Let's figure out what I'm gonna wear first. We want to wear this headband because it's been sitting in my wardrobe, and I don't want it to just sit there if I don't have a purpose for it, because I'm trying to like do a capsule wardrobe. So let's see. Okay, so we're gonna start with my makeup, and then we're just gonna figure out an outfit for my makeup. I really want to do gold eyeshadow today to match the gold headband, so we're gonna do that. And this is a really cute compact I got. It's like, it reminds me of Lisa Frank-esque, which is why I really liked it, but it's from a free market, so super cute find. But yeah, I'm gonna be using this one to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna start with this dark brown. So I used to be really good at doing makeup when I was younger. And I used to do glam makeup, colorful, like just really cute every day for school. And I had like crazy amount of makeup when I was younger, but also it was during the time of YouTube beauty gurus. So like it was really big. Shorts were not a thing yet. So it was like really big to own a lot of makeup and like try makeup looks and things like that. And it was so much fun. Like, it was just a lot of fun, and so I would always take my time to kind of just like do my own looks, different colors before class and stuff, because that was just what I like to do. It was just a way I express myself. And yeah, that's kind of faded over time. I mean, obviously like after college, once you start working, life gets kind of crazier because you have more like the 9 to 5 and you're on a set schedule, and it's like really hard to sometimes do like all the glam that you want to do. But you know, like when I have times like this, like mornings like this where I can take my time, it's like, yeah, I still like dabbing into that. And I also travel more though, move around more, so I had to downsize my collection, so I kind of just like really made my own palette. Yeah, like I made my own palette of what I thought I would need, and like now I travel just with that so that I can still have pretty much any color that I want, but I just don't have all the different colors in all these different palettes, so it really reduced my load. So now we're gonna go in with a little bit of this peachy color just up here a little bit. So I just want to like add a little bit here and a little bit here, and then we're just gonna kind of like blend it. We're gonna go in with this gold. This is actually the only gold I have, so we're just gonna make it work. But yeah, it was like really, makeup was really therapeutic for me because when I was younger, like really young, like 13, 12, I was really into drawing, and I had, oh my gosh, it was just like, it took me to a really zen place, and so I would spend hours in the backyard just like drawing a picture. And I was into anime. So I would draw just anime characters of like anime I was watching. But long story short, one day my mom got super mad at me, and she threw away all of my drawings that I had drawn over the past years, and it kind of just really defeated me to the point where I decided that I was no longer going to do art anymore. And now I'm using this brown eyeliner. Right-handed, so I have to do like this weird crisscross arm thing. And I kind of just do it downward to have like sleepy eyes. Also use this really fine tip one. See, it's like super small because I have really tiny eyes. And then this is a Fit Glow Beauty brown pencil, and I'm just gonna do like under here a little bit. Okay, so see how they're more like droopy, sleepy now? I kind of like that. Lately I've been liking that. I've been doing a droopy, sleepy, sun-kissed makeup look. These really clean products because I suffered from facial dermatitis, contact dermatitis from something I was using, and then I just did a total like revamp into you know, just like fixing the type of makeup I use, and it just went away. Okay, I like that. See, I like that. Move to foundation because my face is like really oily looking because of the skincare I did. Okay, so I use this one. It is in the color Luminous by Honeybee Gardens, and that is like, again, like a more natural brand that was more affordable, because like I was trying to find, sometimes it's like you find really good stuff but then it's not super affordable, and I was like, I would be willing to pay that if it just depends like where I'm at in my life. And right now, or at that time, I was like really trying to save, so I was trying to budget. Who wasn't trying to budget? I feel like everyone's trying to budget. I was trying to find like affordable options, so this one is I think like $10 on Amazon, and yeah, it works great. Like it gives good coverage. So I basically only use, sometimes I'll use liquid foundation under powder, but for summer it's like I feel like I just need powder. I think in winter I need more liquid because the powder dries me out, but in summer I like to use powder because I'm naturally kind of, I think, leaning on the oily side. But I also wear foundation because I have rosacea. I don't know if you could tell, but It probably doesn't look that crazy on camera, but definitely in person, like my face has a lot of red spots. Like here you can definitely see all this is like natural blush as they call it, but it's rosacea. So I do work with it though. Like sometimes I'll just go around it with my foundation, and then I will do like, you know, I do work with my rosacea because I'm like, okay, like let me look at it more positive. Like I'm blessed to have natural blush, so let me, you know. So then I use this, one of these CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stain. I just line them to give them more definition and a little bit of lasting color, like on my lips. I had a lip balm on, so. Then we're using this Fit Glow lip gloss. I'm just gonna put a little bit on. It's a really nice shimmer. It kind of lightens up anything you put on, so it's not as intense, which I like. I use this too. This is from Daiso. This is like not part of my preferred clean ingredient, but I just wanted to have fun with the shimmer stick. So I just like putting it kind of like in the corners and then a little up here. And I just feel like in person it adds like a really cute like glow. So now we have to work with my angry cat brows. So I'm gonna just kind of add a little tail. Me and my brows have had a lot of history together. Like they were non-existent, I feel like. And then I got them tattooed a long time ago when I was like really into that. And I was like, I just don't want to deal with doing my brows every day because they were so sparse. And I really loved it. And like the problem is though is that now, years later, I want them differently shaped. Also the tattoo fades, so like it starts looking gray and that's not good. So anyway, point is that I need to get it redone, and for now it's been like kind of a struggle. So yeah, I call these my angry cat brows because they're like bushy and short and like feel like kind of look like that a little bit. And I'm using this. This is from Amazon. And it kind of does a really good job of that. Like, I don't know what you call that. Caterpillar brows. And it just says makeup. I could probably find the link if, but yeah. Then we're gonna do, this is a lipstick, Color the World. I was looking for a good ingredient orange lipstick, which was also super hard to find. And I was hoping it would be more orange, but I think they did a pretty good job despite that. So it kind of looks like this color. It's pretty orange, you know? So I was very happy to find that, and that's been my color of the season. So, but yeah, what I like to do is, okay, wait, I need to look in my mirror for this because then I had too much. Is just like pat it all over to make a sun-kissed look. I've really been liking a sun-kissed look lately. Okay, 100% Beauty. 100% Beauty is my all-time favorite natural ingredient makeup brand. It's just, they're usually out of stock for like a lot of things. That kind of sucks, and like you have to order online, which I'm also like, can you be in store? But they are in store a little bit at Sprouts that I saw the other day, so that was pretty cool. I love it so much that like I literally, Project Pan is like not a problem for me. I keep stuff until I run out of it. I'm not someone who buys like a ton of stuff. I like to just like kind of put it around. So yeah, this is like therapeutic to me. I really like creating, and I don't always do all of this every day, but I like to. Like if I have the time, I would. But when I don't, I just kind of, sometimes I'll just do like mascara Sometimes I'll just leave it. It just depends, but my ideal is to, I like it. I've always liked doing makeup. It became, oh, I never finished that story. Anyway, my mom, she threw away like a lot of my stuff, and it kind of just like heartbroke me to where I was like, I'm just not gonna collect stuff anymore. Like, I'm not gonna collect stuff because then you can throw it away and hurt me that way. So what did I do? That was actually during the time that beauty gurus on YouTube were ramping up. Okay, wait, let me switch to doing my hair and then we'll be back with the story. Okay, I need to drink some water before we start because it's already pretty late in the day. So yeah, let me just drink some water and then I will continue the story and we'll do my hair because I already set up my hair routine. This is like the longest I've ever taken to get ready. Also I put little gems. So okay, first anyways, we're doing straight hair today because I feel like straight hair will look better with the headband. So we gotta straighten out my wavy curly straight hair. I have hair that doesn't know what it wants to be and I need help to like figure out how to manage it. But I also did these little gems. Oh my god, I think I ruined it. Also did these little gems under my eyes because I have all these gems and I like putting them randomly how I feel, however I feel. Okay, anyways, my story. Right, so that was like around the time that YouTube gurus happened to be really popping up on YouTube. Beauty was just like beauty videos, makeup videos was like such a thing, and it kind of just, I kind of just like caught the wave of that because before I was more into expressing myself through art, but I didn't want to collect pieces anymore. I guess it just kind of discouraged me from doing like tangible things because I was like, I'm not going to do anything that you can ruin. So what did that turn into? Like, it turned into me doing art on myself. So like, I saw doing makeup and doing all the looks because it was also, you know, Nikki, like Nikki from YouTube. I don't know her last name, or I don't know, I think it's, I don't know her YouTube name anymore either because I haven't watched her in a while because now she does like different kind of content, which I feel like what she does now makes more sense for the audiences and what they like to see now. But like before, she's like this blonde woman who did such crazy makeup looks, and it was so, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that then. Like, I'm gonna then work on, you know, myself, and like I'm gonna do the art on myself. Then I'm gonna do eyeshadow, I'm gonna do different hair, I'm gonna express myself through makeup and hair and style. So that's when like really I just dove into it, and it really helped a lot because at that time it was becoming super popular. So there was a ton of tutorials like how to style stuff, how to layer stuff, how to, you know, just do all these things. And like, yeah, I basically just transformed my expression to me. So I got really into makeup, and it kind of just stuck because after that, you know, I was more fashionable. I was, you know, yeah, I think it just kind of also, I became more fashionable. And then it was also around the time when Instagram was becoming more of a thing. So I also started like getting into Instagram, and I was like, okay, this is like a really cool way for me to also like express myself. But since I don't have like the art to show anymore as like drawing or anything, like I'm just gonna show pictures of my outfits. And yeah, like I've always gotten compliments on my outfits. That was always something that I guess I had a natural knack for.
And before, when I used to do my makeup like more intensely, I would get compliments on my makeup too, but these days not so much. I mean, obviously a lot's changed since then, but yeah, that's basically what happened. I just kind of let go of doing art on paper and started doing art through beauty, fashion, style, hair, and all that stuff. So I always thought that was really interesting because sometimes, like, often I think back to, you know, I wonder what or where I would have been if, you know, instead I had a parent who, oops, I dropped the bobby pin. If instead I'd had a parent who kind of like help nourish that talent. You know, she was kind of like a type of parent who was like really scared for me to not be able to survive on my own, and so she made sure that like I was just focused on school. But yeah, it's just a fun fact. I was naturally artistic, but that kind of disappeared over time. But what's funny is that nowadays I'm really into community stuff, and yeah, I guess that was also another thing. I was more inclined to stay at home and draw, so I was more introverted and I wrote stories. I wrote kind of like sci-fi fantasy stories, very inspired by Digimon. And I had like this group and this whole story and all these characters, and I had so much fun. So I was more introverted because a lot of my hobbies and stuff was like more about like my imagination and being by myself. But with me just now styling me, I was like, well, I kind of flipped the switch and then started becoming extroverted because started befriending like different people and like attracting different people, and I became like really social at that point, like a socialite kind of, but not like that. I just mean I just ended up becoming really social. And then so fast forward to today, like I really like being a part of community. I'm still super social and I don't really do art so much. I kind of more express my artistic side through like photography and videography now, but mostly my passion now is like kind of just community, giving back to community, working with community, helping others find like their talents or their power to feel like they, I don't know, I just like giving back these days. But yeah, there's also a lot of crafting stuff. So I live in Los Angeles and there's a lot of community and crafting stuff. A lot of community stuff, like so cool. You can find a group for anything you want to do. So like there's even a group that if you like hiking and you like sewing, there's a hike and sew group. There's like group that meets to just craft in the park, and like that's what I like to do because I'm trying to open up that part of myself again where it was like, man, I used to like really love drawing and I used to really love writing, and like I wanted to bring that back to life where I can explore that again. I put into my day no matter how busy it gets. So like my entire morning routine is 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours. And that includes like not just my time. So it includes like a lot of things. It includes, you know, I do make sure I still do self-care, and like journaling is a therapeutic thing that I do in the mornings. That's included in my morning routine is the journaling. It's also included in my morning routine to do like a little bit of dance because that makes my soul happy. And a little bit. Oh, stretching is another thing that's very self-care. It's like kind of meditative, like taking care of my body, being present, eating breakfast. I do not skip breakfast. I make sure that, you know, it's like healthy and fresh and all those things. That's like also a part of, ow, I burned my hand. It's also a part of self-care. I also make getting ready a part of my morning routine, like doing my hair, picking something that I feel good in, and doing my makeup. Like it all has special place, you know. I also do a meditative morning walk, which usually I put at the same time as walking my dog. But yeah, I do that too. I get out, I get some sun, and I get some movement. And I also include working out into that morning routine. So I would say it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours for me to do a full morning routine, but you know, I modify it as needed, because obviously there are some times where I like will have plans, make plans, or wake up late, but I shift things around, you know. It's not so like detrimental that it has to be, okay, this isn't, you're not working with me. But yeah, it's my morning routine, and I want to do a video on it, like my actual full-length morning routine, and I think I will. I'm trying to think if there's like something else I do. Also, this is a Numi, I think it's Noom or Numi straightener. I've had this for years, and like, this is an amazing straightener. Like other straighteners, this one kind of like helps retain shine in your hair. For as dead as my hair is, because it has a bleach story to it, it helps to make it not look so crazy and like awful. But my hair still needs TLC. But anyways, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna finish getting ready now. We're gonna have breakfast and all that stuff. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing. I have my headband. I'm gonna be wearing that with these flats, and yeah, that's basically it. So now I have to do like some household chore stuff. So I had to wash dishes, kind of clean the kitchen a little bit. I just had breakfast, you didn't get to see, but I did make like a carrot, ginger, cucumber juice in here, and then I ate some chicken breast and vegetables. And then I made like 2 smoothies for later, and that's basically what I'm gonna have like all day. It's like just more chicken breast, vegetables, and smoothie. So I got these collard greens from a local community garden, and I have to wash them. So I'm gonna kind of like try to use that water to really rinse them off. One of the shirts I got her, really cute tank top. I got her this pinkish kind of vest, but it has like these ruffle detail that I think is really cute to like tuck into a skirt or something. This one, it is an off shoulder that you can tie. I got her this floral dress. It's from J. Crew. Or this lace cardigan. Okay, now we're taking Watson for his midday walk. Hasn't seemed that into it though for some reason. Afterwards, I have to go get a post office or a box from the post office. Okay, it's getting like a little more pep in his step. Okay, I think I know what it is. He wants to bask. I think he wants to bask in the sun. Because he was like standing here with his eyes closed. We took Watson for that walk. He was not feeling it, so I just took him back home. So now we're gonna drive to the library to print out our labels for the Etsy box, and then we're gonna go to the post office to get the box we need, and then we'll be back home to finally package the last box. Okay, we are back. Hold up. I want to show you guys. I got these dollar nails. Some are in Dollar Tree nails right now. They are press-ons, and I glued them on with some Dollar Tree glue. And and they've stayed on crazy, like through doing yard work, dishes, a beach day, crazy. Like I do a lot of stuff with my hands, so it's pretty crazy. So I got the same ones in purple this time, and I'm gonna try these today because these are looking pretty busted now. But I got a different glue. I got the brush-on glue this time, so we'll see if it's just as good. But yeah, that's something that's been on my list. I need to do my nails today. Yeah, and then I got a few other things. Not too much because I am unemployed right now, so I'm not supposed to be spending a lot of money. Okay, I'm not willing to not have decent looking nails, so this cost me like $4. So yeah, found a way around that. And then I got this is Blue Lizard sunscreen. So this is like a cheaper version. So the one I usually get is like, I think almost close to $30, but since again I'm on a budget right now, I got this one. It's like a little stick. It's for I'm gonna use it for my face. Hopefully my face doesn't freak out. It seems pretty decent, like pretty good in terms of ingredients. So, and I really needed sunscreen, so we have that. And then I got a refill of deodorant. I use the Wild because I used to use Native, but they were too expensive now. It's almost like $15 for a new deodorant. And now I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm going to package and do all that thing, so I'll show you that. We're gonna do Boho Girls box now. I have these linen shorts for her. Also have this American Rag peasant top, dress, this black tube top. I'm gonna give her these linen pants. Her this kind of like basic purple tee, but it has a nice texture to it that I think makes it like pretty nice to fit with different boho type things. And then I'm gonna give her some rings. I'm gonna set up this microphone because I've been wanting to do that. You guys should be able to hear me. Actually, I can see that it's picking up audio. Let me go further. Can you guys hear me? These are flowers. It's so cute. Okay, let's see what else we'll find. What the somebody in the car. So weird. We picked up this dolly. Okay, so now he's charging his car, and we're just gonna explore, tea, and have some pizza after we went to the business center. So yeah, just enjoy this evening, and then probably be in the moment and then film when we get back.
It's licensed since 1972.
Yeah. Okay, what would you rate? So I got jasmine green tea. What would you rate your Oreo?
Solid 7.8.
My green tea is really
great.
good.